All right, good morning, y'all. It is about 10 o'clock. I wasn't even going to go fishing today. We got plans later, and it's supposed to do what it's doing now, rain, but just a small chance. But anyway, I don't think this is going to last long. A little sprinkle right now. But anyway, going to see if we can catch a few fish. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time to fish, probably just a couple hours, but we're going to put some bottom rigs out. I brought a bobber rig, which I have a lot of luck with in the spring and summer. And I've got, what do I got for bait? I got bluegill. I got some leftover bluegill, and I caught a few big shad before I came here. So let's get some bait on the hook and get after it. All right, I'm gonna start off with a couple rods here right inside the mouth of the creek. There's a pretty good current coming this way from the creek channel that runs along the shoreline. If I get over into it, it's probably just going to wash me back into something and I'm going to get hung up. So I'm going to try to stay in this creek mouth. Hopefully it's not running hard enough to wash me out, but we'll see. But I'm going to put one right inside this creek mouth, one back up in it just a little ways. Then I'm going to float my bobber out here in this shallower water, and we'll see how it goes. I may end up putting a third rod out. We'll see. But let's get this out there and see how we do. All right, I got a little chunk of shad on this one, and the other one will have the same, and I'm going to put it right out here, and I'm going to float my bobber out here. So that's the plan. All right, I'm going to get that other one out, and then I'll get my bobber out and we'll be in business. Maybe we can catch us 2 or 3. All right, bobber time. Just a little chunk of a bluegill fillet. Let's get it out there. All right, bait's in. I'm gonna grab my lawn chair and my coffee cup, and we'll see how we do. Well, something's going on with this one already. It got slacked. He hit it earlier. Might have hooked himself. Might be a small one. Oh shoot, my bell popped open. Yeah, he's on there. That didn't take long. Oh shoot. There's a fire ant mound right there, and I had my foot right on top of it. All right, let's get down here and go get him. Then my phone's ringing. Try to rinse the ants off my foot. What we got here? A little blue. There went a crawdad. Y'all see that? Oh shoot. All right. Well, that took about 5 minutes. He wasn't real aggressive, but he got it. All right. There he is. Little blue cat, good eater. We ain't eating none today. We ain't keeping none today. All right, pitch him back. Man, there's those fire ants, y'all. Ooh, look at that. Golly. You know, them things used to not be around here. I did lawn care for 5 or 6 years and never had trouble with them until about the last year I did it. And when I discovered them, it was a very bad time because I was weed eating, and I walked through a bunch of them. They got all over me. I didn't think much of them because I was unfamiliar with them. And man, you talk about a fella looking for some water. There was a ditch close by. I ran, started stomping and splashing that water. It was probably pretty funny for someone who was watching from the distance, and I was in the middle of town, so someone probably was. But man, them things lit me up. I Don't have many in my yard. I did have, but I've been working on them. They've got some pretty good stuff nowadays that you can buy, but when they first come out, there wasn't much you could do, or that I could ever find out that you could do to get rid of them. But yeah, them things are bad. But yeah, I picked up that rod, and my left foot went right on that pile. Shoo-wee. That was almost bad. All right, let's see if we can catch another fish and stay out of the ant pile. Well, I caught that first one in probably less than 5 minutes, but it's been about 20 and nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and put out another rod. Bluegill fillet on this one. I'm gonna put it right in between these. Well, headed down with it. He's still something going on there. Come on now, get with it. There you go. Got him. All right, let me dodge the ant pile and get down here. He was not. They are not very aggressive. Yeah. He ain't very big either. Little channel cat. Oh, look at him. Having a fit now. Get up here. Little rascal. All right. Got him lassoed. He's been hooked on there. He might have, well, maybe not. Been messing with it for a while though. He might have hooked himself and just was laying out there. Got me in a tangled mess. Probably ain't as bad as it looks. It usually ain't. But alrighty. Well, oh, quit. There he is, little channel cat. Both fish right out here on the edge here. Right in that mouth. Probably getting over here out of that current. Cause that current out there is pretty heavy. Y'all can see all that stuff washing down. About 30 feet deep right there. But, all right. Pitch this little guy back. Whoa, y'all see all them shad? Looks like it's raining shad, especially back up in this cove. But, all right, you can go and get me a fresh piece of bait. I come up here to get me a piece of bait. Y'all, my bobber took off. I figured something would find it eventually. Out there. Looks like we got another channel. Yep. Little channel cat on the bluegill fillet. Man, there we go. It was quiet there for a little bit, and there's two in a row. I got my chair out and got comfortable is what it is. They don't like that, I guess. But there he is. That'd be a good eater. All right, get back in there. Well, I prefer for them to be spread out a little bit, but that was pretty exciting. Two right there back to back. Oh yeah, this place is loaded with shad, y'all. I thought about catching some, but they're small shad. And I don't fish tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow and the next day I got work. But I don't really like freezing the small shad. I'd probably have to freeze them, but they don't hold up as well. The bigger shad, I don't mind freezing those. Plus, I can put those in the refrigerator for a few days and they'd still be good. These small ones, yeah. But I may come back here next trip. I really like this spot pretty much year round. I can usually find fish somewhere around it. Either one end or the other, or straight out in the deep water. But all right, I'm gonna sit down and see if we can get us another one. Bobber's gone again. Heck yeah, just real. That float's heavy enough. I think they pull it in and it digs that circle hook in, and then you start reeling and putting some more pressure in. You just don't want to yank. Heck yeah, I like catching fish on a bobber. And then I've got it on this 10-foot Meat Hunter flex rod. This thing will sling a bobber out there like nobody's business. I got about 2 ounces of lead on it, and it'll chunk it. Channel cat, channel cat. Channel cat's where it's at apparently. Well, we got 4 fish, 3 of them's channels. 2 on that piece of bait. May just reuse it. Yeah, buddy, we'd have supper right now if I was keeping fish, but I stocked up this winter. Me and the kids are about to have a fish fry, and I'm still, after that, I'm still gonna have a ton. But anyway, here's this guy, a little channel cat. Looks delicious, but we're gonna let him go. Bobber's gone again, y'all. Got him. Probably another little channel cat. He's having a fit. The bobber's the trick right now. Huh?
Did you catch them?
Oh yeah, a few. A little channel cat. Yeah. Get this sucker in here. Oh. There he is. That grass made him feel a little bit heavier. Oh, nice one. Quit. Fat little channel cat. He's a good one. Give him a hook. Alright, there he is. I'm gonna pitch him back. Shoot, I'm glad I came out here. I started not to even go fishing this morning, and something just told me to go, so I did. I'm glad I did. We've caught, I don't know how many fish we caught, 5 or 6 now, I think. Most of them come on this bobber up in this shallow water. All right, not gonna stay much longer. I'm gonna freshen this up, see if we can get us 1 or 2 more real quick. The bobber's gone, y'all. Oh, it just popped back up. No, he's still got it. It's just real. Got him. Oh, have a fit out there. He's just coming right in. Thought he was going to fight harder than that. There he goes. Yeah, buddy. Oh, we've thrown away a good mess of fish. Well, there he is down there, y'all. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get down there and help him. He come off. Little rascal. Maybe I won't get on the snake. Maybe I won't get my feet wet. Shoe, snake, shoe. There he is. Oh, we got him. Little fella. All right. Back he goes. All right, y'all, our bobber's gone again. Go down on him. Oh, yeah. A lot of grass and stuff out there. He's got me in. Come on, buddy. If I come out here just bobber fishing, I'll never have any luck. I always have to come prepared for both. And today, the bobber's been the trick. But, all right, y'all. Yeah, buddy. The bobber's been the deal today. I have a lot of luck with the bobber during the summer and spring and summer up in the shallow water like this. All right, y'all, another channel cat. Little guy, good time. But all right, I'm gonna pitch him back. Well, there was a fella come down here that I knew. He caught him some shad here a while ago, and I saw actually how big they were. They were, you know, some of them were pretty good size. Shad in the refrigerator, they'll hold up for a couple of days pretty easy. Now the little bitty small ones, yeah, but these were bigger than what I thought. But heck, I'm gonna go ahead. I got my cast net and my cooler here. I want to go ahead and load up on some and save them for my next trip. I go to work for 2 days, and then I'll be going fishing again, unless I get rained out. But yeah, let's see if we can catch us a few of these. Yeah, I see a whole bunch jumping right out here. We'll walk down there. But yeah, he made 2 throws and had a whole bunch, and some of them were pretty good size. You know, 5-6 inches long. But we'll pick out some of the little ones and throw them back. Heck, they're jumping right there too. They're all over this place. And this is when we'll get a bite, y'all. There they went. I probably don't have to let it sink very much. Nope. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. In my bucket, and then I'll thin them out. But, yeah, looky there. I'm going to have to get these back in the water quick. But, yeah, look at that. You got to take advantage when you can, huh? A white bass I got to throw back. But all right, y'all, I'm loaded up for next trip. I'm gonna start chunking these back. All right, well, I took advantage while they were handy. They'll hold up for a couple days in the fridge. I ended up with quite a few. There's some underneath the deal there. I made a couple more throws and just kind of picked out the bigger ones. But yeah, shoot, yeah, I've had a hard time catching shad lately. So, but all right. But y'all, it is starting to sprinkle, and I don't want to get wet, and plus I'm out of time anyway. So I'm going to load up and get out of here. Had a good time. I'm glad I came out here. I started not to, but anyway, hope y'all enjoy the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.